Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Zane. Today we're having a look at the Polestar 5. Now, production for the Polestar 5 appears to be in reveal in the recent pattern images. So this is actually quite exciting. We've known for some time what the Polestar 5 would look like. We've known what the Precept looks like. Most of the Polestar fans who do subscribe to this channel will already know that the Polestar 5 is actually based on the Polestar Precept. It was a concept car that was built by Polestar simply to show the world what the brand of Polestar is capable of. And now that they have shown the world what they're capable of, they're working on a real version of this car to put into full production, and it's gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. Now this car is actively being developed in the UK, and this car is actually scheduled for 2024, I do believe. It's either late 2024 or early 2025, but nevertheless. Now the European Union Intellectual Property Office, that's the EUIPO, has published recent pattern images of what appears to show the production of the Polestar 5. The electric sedan was previewed by the Polestar Precept concept. This was a concept vehicle that was just phenomenal, absolutely beautiful. And as fans and many people, we weren't sure if Polestar could actually pull this off and make this car possible. We weren't sure if Polestar could make this car similar to the Precept as possible. But in recent pattern images, it does appear that Polestar is really close to that concept, and they don't want the vehicle to look identical. They want it to look similar and better if can be. So with this recent pattern image, it gives us an hint that Polestar could be releasing more images of the Polestar 5 before the end of the year. It's no guaranteed, but it does give us a good idea of where we are in the development of the Polestar 5. So obviously, it's no secret to any one of us that the Polestar 5, the electric sedan, obviously shares its architecture, its body style with the brand's Precept concept from 2 years ago. So this new look at the Polestar is actually a really simplistic and minimalistic style of car. And this is what Polestar is open to translate into production. Courtesy of the European Union Intellectual Property Office, we have these images to share with the world. These pattern images of the vehicle, they almost seems unbelievable, but completely within character of the Polestar brand and Polestar family of cars. Though there's no model name included within the design filing submitted by Polestar Performance AB, I think it's quite obvious to all the Polestar fans, especially the long-awaited fans, that this vehicle is clearly the Precept that is being redesigned and reshuffled into the Polestar 5. So comparing it with the earlier concept, the vehicle in these images share a fastback shape, a very aerodynamic, simplistic, aerialistic shape. Now this vehicle does show images of a split boomerang shape headlight, a full width tail lamp. The Precept rear opening back doors, however, appears to have fallen to the cutting room floor. So now it's taken a more typical design of a sedan, not just like an hatchback, but the design of the boot, the design of the back door of the vehicle is actually fallen down closer to the license plate area. Now Polestar new flagship is due to ride on a bespoke bonded aluminum platform. Look for the model to feature standard all-wheel drive courtesy of at least 2 drive motors, one at each axle, a driving range of more than 300 miles by way of a large battery pack with energy capacity greater than 100 kilowatts per hour. Now this vehicle does leave us fans quite excited. So let's take you back to the concept vehicle of this car, the Precept, the original design of this vehicle. So first thing to notice is that the back of this vehicle is slightly different. It still has the long sidebar, the signature look for this vehicle. And looking at the back of this vehicle, you would see close resemblance of this vehicle in the Polestar Concept 02. You'll see a slit down the back of this vehicle, down the back door. Now in the Polestar 02 concept, this is actually where the drone comes out of the vehicle. So there's lots of similarity within the Polestar family of vehicles. And I will talk about this in another video. Now at the time, Polestar wasn't providing much details about the Precept electric powertrain, saying only that it has a large battery pack that's fitted with a 122.4-inch wheelbase. The long and low proportion looks to provide lots of rear seat room. And obviously the large hatchback door opening at the rear for an expensive cargo space. This means that you can fit a lot of things into the back, because electric cars, they usually are just a bit more minimal. Even in the front of the car, there isn't any engine, so there's space in the front of the car to fit groceries and possibly even bags. Now obviously with this car, it typically goes along with Polestar signature moves. Obviously that just includes the gold seatbelt and obviously the gold brake calipers. Not to mention the huge light bar along the back of the vehicle. Those are all signature designs from Polestar. But overall, this is a positive thing from Polestar. Now that we have some more proof on the development of this vehicle, a more standardized look at this vehicle. Because there's been many different design interpretation of this vehicle, and finally we have a simplistic idea of what it will look like. And now we can actually make a more decisive interpretation of what this car final look will be. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to see more, and of course I'll see you in my next video.